You look at the Patriots, and they've been quietly a force offensively this season with rookie Mac Jones at quarterback. Their 27.4 points per game average is the highest by any team since 1950, who's had a rookie quarterback start at least 8 games for them in that season. Last week was the second time this season the Patriots scored 50 points in a game, though we will consider the competition as well. So, Neek, I ask you this. Mac Jones is in this really interesting position where if he was playing like a normal rookie, we wouldn't think about this much, but he's playing so well, the expectations are now sky high. So the Pats are in the playoffs. What does Mac Jones need to be if they're going to make it to the Super Bowl?
Okay, don't make mistakes, but you really need everyone else around him to stand up and be better than they've been up until this point. So I think there's a good chance they could end up playing the Bills for the 3rd time this year. So if Mac Jones can control the weather and force them into another tornado-type game where they only throw the ball 3 times and they can run the ball and Josh Allen is forced to throw the ball less often or not as well as he normally does, that gives them a better chance. But last time they played them in reasonable weather conditions, they put up 31 points on them. And I respect Bill Belichick. I know he is smart and a hell of a football mind, but I don't think that they have the talent, frankly, to overcome some of the matchups that they might see in the playoffs.
Yeah, Mac Jones controlling the weather. If he's like Tom Brady, maybe he's magic. You never know.
Magic, that's it.
What do you think?
We go.
What do you think he needs to be?
Just a game manager. He has to be the guy that doesn't lose the game for him. That's really it, because it's not about Mac Jones. It really is about all the other weapons. It's about that defense. Mac needs a strong run game. He needs a lead. He needs his defense to get some turnovers, give him some cushion. Don't play hero. Just take care. Just no turnovers. Don't be the reason you guys lose. Take care of the football, son. That's the bare minimum that he's being asked, and that's all that he should be asked to do.
And Mike Tannenbaum, I know you're a big believer in Bill Belichick, and look, I'd be the last guy to pick against him, but still, this is not the best Patriots team we've seen in recent years. So is there anything in this team that gives you sort of inspiration other than Belichick that says this team can go all the way?
To quote the great philosopher Mike Greenberg, here's some sneaky big news. In their recent loss to Buffalo, they averaged 5.5 yards per carry. We know about the game in Buffalo where they just only threw the ball 3 times, but in the loss, they controlled the line of scrimmage. They ran it 5.5 times. So, Ryan, to answer your question, their running game could be the difference here. And the greatest compliment we could give Mac Jones is we don't even refer to him as a rookie. He just has to go play point guard. They have some weapons. They could run it. Kendrick Bourne's been, I think, better than most people have expected. And their defense, look, I understand what Neek's saying. They didn't play well last week, but they'll be ready for the playoffs. And to me, because of that running game, they probably have the best kicker in the NFL this year in Nick Folk. And they got Coach Belichick. And with that run game, they'll be in every game. And that yards per carry is sneaky big news.
Wow, and you called Mike Greenberg the great philosopher. What we're going to do is we're going to clip that and send it to him, and we're going to give him joy for the rest of the year. Okay, Neek, I'll give you the last word. Neek doesn't even believe it. I'll give you the last word.
He got to the kicker. His second reason why they're going to win was the kicker. Like, they got a running game. Mike T, it's not 1985. Like, the running game matters. It's nice to have, and I believe that it's a great thing to lean on in the playoffs. But we all know that there are playoff situations where you're going to need your quarterback to make some plays, particularly when you don't have the talent that a team like the Patriots would need to go to the playoffs. There's going to come a situation where Mac Jones is going to have to make some big plays. The question is, how many of those situations are there? If there are 2 or 3, maybe he can do it. If it's 5 or 6, I don't see it happening. They're going to have to create a bunch of turnovers on defense, which I know J.C. Jackson seems like a magnet for the ball, but I think it's unlikely that they have enough to get past the Bills or the Colts, 2 teams that they've lost to pretty convincingly in recent times. Maybe Belichick will come up with some new defensive scheme that he couldn't think of a couple weeks ago, and that'll be it. But my money's not on the Pats this year.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.